Hello everybody, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching what was a live recording on ustream.tv. If you would like to join in the live chat with the friends in the box, go to ustream.tv, look up Inky Obsessions and click follow, and you should be notified whenever I go live. So, alright ladies, I know, right? So I was just saying that these Tim Holtz legs, I only had 2 of, and they come in sets of 4. How the hell that happened, I have no idea. But I went to Michael's last night after we went out to dinner, and they didn't have any. And they told me that they haven't had them for a long time and believe them to be discontinued. Panic City. So I went online and I ordered some from, I don't know, a website. Simon Says, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. No, actually I think I got them on Amazon. They're supposed to be here Monday, so it must have been Amazon. But all the websites seem to have them still, so I don't know if it's just Michael's doesn't carry them. But these are so handy. I can't believe he would quit it. But where the heck those other 2 are, I can't even imagine. That's ridiculous. But so anyway, I can't completely finish until I get that other set coming in. But anyway, so I decided last night I'm going to go with the stripes on the interior of the lid, so it kind of matches the bottom. But then I was sitting here looking at this morning, and I thought, I think I'm going to go look at some of the pictures I have of his kids, and maybe put them in little, those little flimsy, what are they called, those thin wood cut frames, like I do in my cigar boxes when I personalize a cigar box for somebody and use all their photos. I think I'll put maybe a couple pictures of the family in there. And then I took my punch and I punched these. Maybe I'll throw them underneath the mat of the picture a little bit or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's my thinking. But here's, I don't know if you guys can see this sheen on here after I put on the that Delta Ceramcoat gloss varnish. It really puts a nice sheen on everything, and it feels really nice. It's very, even though I feel all the texture, it's very smooth. It doesn't feel dry and draggy. It really does a nice job on this stuff. That's my go-to is this baby. The Delta Ceramcoat gloss varnish. That's the ticket. I'll just put 1 coat on there, and I believe that's all that's going to need. So I'm going to get to work on doing the lining on this. I need to put another coat of silver on the outside, and then embellish the sides of the bottom of the box. That's going to be the tricky part. I don't really have anything that I really love for him on there, but we'll see. Thanks, Jen. Yeah, the sun's up here too. Nice, pretty day. Cold, really cold. And we're supposed to get, I heard up to 5 inches of snow Monday or Tuesday. I forget the timing. It's kind of sketchy on the timing. But, yeah, they're pretty sure we're going to get a big one. Now that we're almost officially into spring. What are you going to do? Okay, that one fits in there nice. Oops. Well, can't get, there we go. Can't get my fingers to work. See how big that is. That's just shy of 1 inch. Okay, let me bust off a few more of these, and then I'll cut them to length. I don't like doing it that way. There. Hey, CB. Hey, Virginia. Hey, Gayla. I think I said hi, Gayla. Oh, you get 2. Now Joan's going to really be mad. I said hi to you twice. But I didn't see Joan come in yet. Oh, put my cutter away and I'm not done cutting. Hello. Wake up. Wake up. Little Susie. Okay. Oh, I think I just need to cut up a little teeny tiny whack off of this one. Yep. And a 1/4 inch. Not even a 1/4 inch. Just that ought to do it. One, two, and then how wide is this? 9 1/4 and a little schmutz. 9 1/4. There we go. That ought to do it. Oops. 9 1/4. I got an email on my Inky Obsessions Facebook page today from a lady that's a follower. Hey, Ghost. I had to laugh. She really tickled me. If you're on here somewhere, say hi. She started out saying, hi, I've been a fan for a long time. I have bought your stamps and your stencils. And I'm just telling you this because I don't want you to think I'm a nut. But she wants information on coming to join us in Maryland in July. But that just tickled me. Don't think I'm crazy. Not a stalker. That was cute. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to switch to a thinner tape. So I can get one at the top and one at the bottom of these pieces. So I was just saying when I first came on that I might go back. I have some family pictures of Francois and his 3 kids and his wife, and maybe put them in one of those not chipboard, excuse me, those real thin wood lacy cut frames that I use when I do cigar boxes and personalize them, if you remember any of that. Hey, Lynn. And put a couple pictures in here of his family. I think I might do that. This one's a little easier to handle holding it in my hand. For some reason that larger one was a little bit too big. Yep, just got started, Lynn. Just came on at 11 Eastern and jibber jabbered for a little bit. And this is the first thing that I'm doing to the box. I'm just going to line the sides now. Patti, do you use the nickel finish legs? Yes, and they'll work great because they'll match all the silver theme. But these, I went to Michael's. Dave took me up there after we went out. I had some friends we picked up and all went to dinner last night. And after we dropped them back off, he took me up to Michael's to get more. They didn't have them. And the girl told me, I haven't seen those in a long time. I think they discontinued those. What the hell? So anyway, I got online when I got home and ordered some. They're supposed to be here tomorrow. But they look like they were available on all the websites, unless they're just stocked up. But I can't imagine that they would stop making those. Maybe change the design, because that design's been out for years. but I must have them. I did find a source where I bought some other legs that came from China on an Etsy shop, and they were kind of cool, but they were all brassy and bronzy colored. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Willina. And I could color them silver, and they're shorter. They're a shorter profile than these. Not that the height of this box is going to matter. I just like these better, especially for this one with the color. But that's just me. Oh, did you guys see these new teeny tiny teeny weeny? These are the original Tim Holtz scissors, right? These are the big mamma jammas. Now they got the little teeny tiny ones, and they're really nice. I love these. Are my favorite scissors of all times. They cut so nice. Hey, Pat. You know what? Let me see if there's one that's got a label on it. I get that at the Queen's Ink. But also, by the way, they now have a website and will ship products. So check out queensink.com for their online store. This is how it's labeled. It says Rubber Stamp Concepts. Focus. There you go. Rubberstampconcepts.com. And it's just called Super Adhesive Tape. And Patty sells this over there. And when they say super adhesive, there's an understatement for you. Hey, CB. Did I say that already? I think I did. The days are running together. This stuff is super sticky. Yeah, the big ones, they are big. Well, and you're kind of small, CB. Maybe it's my big hands that like them. But if I'm trying to cut one big straight line on something in paper, I like to use those. They're definitely not for fussy cutting. Definitely not. I love that black edge there. It makes that really finish. Are those scissors? They're yes, but it's a real fine. The serrated edge is very fine. You can just, I don't know if you can hear it. Let's see. Can you hear it? You can hear the serration in them, but it's very fine, and you don't see any like zigzags like they're pinking the paper or anything. It's like the same blades as the other ones if you have the other ones. I like it. Hey, Carol. Renee. Carol or Renee? Do I call you Carol or Renee? I don't never remember. Yeah, I love them, but that's just me. And I like the handles too. They're soft. They're squishy this way, right? So they're not hard on your fingers when you pull out on them. It's it's kind of soft. Yeah, I did notice, Orla, that they had it seemed like less Ranger stuff and kind of condensed their aisles. But stocked up on a few sets just in case. Just in case. Hey, Robin. Hey, Beth. Tammy sneak in here? Hi, Tammy. Something's a little weird in there. Oops. And that's the end of that roll. Hang on. Luckily, I have a backup. I've got a backup to the backup. So I emailed my buddy Vinny, who is a very good friend of Francois, and he used to be one of the people I supported too. I was listening back to one of my videos the other day when I mentioned Vinny, and I said something about I was his boss. Not true. He was my boss. I was like, what the hell was I saying? But anyway, he's from France. He lives here now with his family. But he's also a trained sommelier he was trained in France. Really interesting when you see him do a presentation and stuff. It's really so involved and really cool. I never saw that before. Anyway, off track. But yes, this is Teflon. Whoever asked that, I have it in my hand for a reason. This is Teflon. I got it from a bookbinding store. I'll try to think of the name. Anyway, I texted him yesterday and I said, hey, Vinny, what's the chance of you having any corks that would be from a favorite bottle of wine of Francois? Because I like to put handles. I like to cut corks in half and mount them on the side so this lid has handles. And I've done that to a lot of the other boxes that I've made, and it looks pretty cool. So I said if he had one from a French bottle that in a perfect world it would have the Eiffel Tower on it. Or what's the chance of having a Togolese bottle of wine? He said, forget Togo, no wine. But he said, he said, how many you want? I'll bring you some in. So that should be coming on Monday. All right, so there's the lid. I do like the stripes on that. And here's the bottom. I covered it with this French paper in here. Hey, Tam. So it's kind of matchy now with the stripes, bringing it together. And it's kind of reminds me like, I don't know, French bistro stripes and striped awnings and stuff. So I was saying earlier that I think what I'm going to do is mount some pictures in those lightweight frames of his family on the inside of the lid. I might email his wife and see if she can send me like a favorite family portrait or something. See what I can come up with. So there's that. So here's I showed everybody earlier the sheen that I don't know if you guys can tell. I can really tell that Delta Ceramcoat gloss varnish that I covered all the polymer clay tiles with. It puts on such a nice sheen. On the tiles. I don't know if you can see that or not. You can see a little bit of the gloss on the Eiffel Tower and the sienna one where it's plain, but you can even see the red one on top of it. It's not shiny, crazy glossy, but it feels really nice. It's got a nice feel to it. Mama like. All right, let me put you out of harm's way. Oh, you know what? I'm going to paint this edge silver, put a second coat on here, and then let that sit aside and dry while I work on the box bottom. We're supposed to be getting a big snow this week, Monday or Tuesday, I forget. Gale warnings, 5 inches. It'll look pretty on all the trees that are blooming. All the pink and white blooms are everywhere. All right. Let's use one of these brushes. And that was with the Silver Ultra. No, we're based right here. It's actually originated out of Delaware, CB. But we have offices globally. So I'm going to use some of this Vivid Ultra Metallics. That little schmutz there is a swatch. I did on some of my bottles, so at a glance I can see what they are. Because this frosted plastic on here, you can't really see the beauty of the paint through this clearly. So I just put a splot on every one. But that's from Color Art. Color with a U and Art with an E. It's kind of worn off. Where are they? In the 12-inch range. We're in the, oh, really, Tam? 12 inches in Jersey. And 12 to 18. Where are you, Pet? Where are you located? Joan! Let me be the first to greet you, my friend. Hello. Oh, see that sound? That's just a weather warning on my phone. Let's see what it says. Oh, no, it isn't. It's the same tone as somebody sharing a photo album with me. Friends in Tennessee. It's crazy, crazy weather, I tell you. I'm just going to put a little bit down because I don't want to waste a molecule of this stuff. I got to order more. That's getting scarily low. Huh. All right, I'm putting this, when you look at this at a certain angle, it looks really solid. But this was over white gesso. And if you, where was it? If you hold it at an angle, the right angle, you can see that where you can see those streaks through it? It's a little bit translucent. And you see the white gesso through it where it was thinner. So I don't like that. Mama don't like. I want solid silver. So I'm going to go hit this with another coat all the way around it and then set this aside. Hey, Eileen. Oh, hang on. I saw something about Mona Lisa. Patty, have you talked to Leslie about getting platinum powder like the one? No, actually that's discontinued. They don't make that anymore. That's the scary part about it. Every time I open my jar, I go, oh, be careful. Don't spill it, whatever you do. I see Janet. Somebody saying hi, Janet. Hey, Janet, there you are. Oop, get off of there. Trying to watch the chat while I move my paintbrush. Not smart. I mean to have her make one like it. I tell you what, this is about as close as you could possibly get to that, I think. This true silver is like a mirror. But yeah, that whatever that pigment is, they're not making that anymore. I'm assuming it's deadly. Probably why, but the deadly ones are the prettiest. Now see, as I do that, I get the interior edge schmutzed a little bit. That's what I'm saying. I do one side, then I go back and touch up the other side. Hopefully when I touch this black up, I don't get black up on the silver, because then we get in a loop. All right. I'm looking away from the chat while I'm doing this very precise edge. Well, as precise as I get. All right. I wonder if you can get it. Schminke powders that are so expensive. That's that dry gouache stuff, that Trocol. I have some of that. I've never used that on polymer clay before, Eileen. Maybe I should try that sometime. Do a little experiment. I have a few of those Schminke powders. Those are the ones, if you remember, I added, what's that stuff called? Crap. Oh, I almost said it. The stuff you mix with pigment to make watercolors. Gum arabic. Ah! I knew I'd get it eventually. I think I had just enough paint on my palette. Imagine that. All right. It really is a great silver. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go grab my water bucket. Sit this out of harm's way and let that dry. I had some brushes and this palette knife over where I washed them and waited to dry. Look at the rust on that palette knife. I've never had one do that before. Richardson. Made in Italy. I didn't think the Italians would do that to me. I'll probably get it off of there, but that's weird. Weird. All right, these brushes away. Those away. There. Oh, shit. Unplug my heater. I've got to get an extension cord on this daggone thing. It's like, to get it under my desk, it's stretched tight out of the plug, and I'm so daggone klutzy. I kicked that sucker out of there. And it's between cabinets, so I can barely reach the plug and fit my arm in that hole. Ah. All right, put that in there. I got crap everywhere, people. Get out of my way. Got some water. All right. Do I have any on my hands? I can muck up everything else. All right. Where are we? Hey, Terry. Whew. Cold fingers. Let's sit them over the heater for just a minute. Take the chill off the meat. While I'm thinking in my head, what the hell am I going to put in this box? All right. So the paper's in this way. So this is the front of the box. I got some other little word things. Crap, I was going to leave them in, then it all slid. All right, let's just do it the hard way. Something on here grabbed me when I was in the store. Always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder, wanderlust, creativity. No beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart. Your greatest creation is always going to be your own life story. I like that one. Remember to keep some room in your heart for the unimaginable. I like that. I like this one. For this box. And I got some of these smaller keyholes because I think I remember this one I didn't use because it was too big, because the lid, and it's going to be too big. That lid's going to come down and hit against that. So I'm glad I got these. Which one do I use? Oh, crap. Oh, well, that's all right. Got the little brads flying all over the place. I like to call these Bradley Cooper. All right. This one's silver already. Kind of a cool design. It's kind of shiny silver. Shiny, shiny. Now this I really like, and it's very tribal, but it was a clasp for a bracelet. And it's got this big clunky thing on it. So I'd have to mount it somewhere so it would hang down off the bottom. Which it's going to be on legs, so I don't know. Does that look stupid? I don't think I could cut it off of there. It's kind of thick. I don't know how that would cut. All right, thinking. And this thing's kind of cool and manly. This little thing. Oop, dropping that lens out of it. It's the wrong color. I don't know. Let me get something silver to color that with and see what it looks like. Huh. That's weird. I don't have a silver treasure gold. I have Inca gold. Let's see how that works on it. I missed who you guys are talking about. Barbara Gray. I don't know Barbara Gray. The name sounds familiar. Hey, Dorothy. The name sounds familiar. Oh, crap, this is hard as a rock. Ugh. A little bit of silver on here might make it a little more blendy to the project. Barbara Gray, wait a minute. Is she one of Clarity Stamps? That's who she is. Yep, I do know who she is. I like watching her. This isn't working so good. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to put a baby wipe in here and come back to it in a little while. Put you right there with that. All right. So this is kind of small. Maybe put this key down here in the black part of that. So I'll put that on the front. Where's my other? Hang on. Where did I put those other tiles? Oh, I almost unplugged that again. Lordy. Lordy, lordy. I think this is going to be too big. Yep. Shoot, that's going to be too big too. I was thinking about painting one of these. I still might, color it and put it in the lid on the Africa paper somewhere. If I mingle some, what would I color that with though? Markers? I have, let me look at what colors that is again. I think it's yellow, red, and green with the white star, I believe. Images. Yeah, red, yellow, and green, kind of primary colors. See, that's the image. No. This is the image I had the stamp made from. So, let's see, do I have red? Oh, shit. Red, yellow. It's not the right color. Green. Oh, this is though. Red. Do I have them in Copics? Yellow, red. Maybe I should use these fine ones anyway. All right, where are we? Do you know how old Francois' son was in the picture you showed us yesterday? He was probably a little over a year because we were there. It's funny how I remember the timing of this stuff. We were there in September of 06. And I remember that because it was a month later I got diagnosed, which was October of 06. So when we just had his going away party, his kids were there with his wife. And Wimbia, the baby that was on his shoulders 10 and a half years ago, is 11. So he was just over a year. And she was actually pregnant with Aile, their second child, which was a little girl. All right, let's see if I can make this work. Do you think these would work? The pit pens on the cooked clay tile? I'm not good at this coloring stuff. Pattern grooves. He is a cute baby. He looks like a mini me for Francois now. He looks a lot like his dad. So red, yellow, green. Let's see if this works at all. Gotta take my glasses off because I can't see close up. Let me flip it over to the bad side and see how that works. It's not coming out so red. Pale geranium lake. This whole thing is red. Sorry, not looking at chat right now, guys. looks like it's wanting to resist a little bit in places and like almost lift a little bit. I'll go over and put a second coat, see if I can get it redder. This is the reddest one that I have, I think. All right, I'll let that sit there. What other markers do I have? I have Copic, but I don't have all the colors. I have this red, cadmium red. Maybe I'll do that as a second coat. Yellow. I know this is boring, guys. Sorry. I gotta. What the hell? Stop. And green. They are very colorful people. Yeah, his last day is the 21st, so I'd have time to get a hold of Josie-Ann and see if she can send me what would be a favorite family photo. All right, that's not bad. Now let's see if it holds up. Let that dry for a second. That's on the back side of one of the tiles. You can see where I screwed up the stamping on that one. It's smudged a little bit. I just flipped the clay over and stamped it on the other side. Oh, you're so clever. Gayla, you're losing credibility again? Oh, bless your heart. Okay, what else can I put on here? I had these gears. And maybe I have enough of these to do like something on either side that's gearish. Maybe incorporate these. All right. Let's see what we got here. Maybe put one of those in the middle of each bit. Oops, I got to color this one. That's not good. Where's my silver paint? Let this get painted. See if that'll cover that. Wouldn't have to be completely covered, I guess. As long as it looks metallic-ish. This one might be too big to put on there. Anyway, I should have, but the lid's still wet. I don't want to mess with the lid. Do I have another box I could measure? Maybe I have another one of these sitting over there. I might just get antsy enough later. And if I get everything else finished, run over to Patty's and start calling, see if they've got any of those legs and go get well, maybe some ink, and I want to get some of those oxide stress pads. Why, I don't know, because I barely ever use any of my ink pads except for my black archival. It's ridiculous. And if you'd see how many I have, you'd have me locked up. I kid you not. But I just think, I probably should have those because you might need them for something. I have used them. Some of them are still wrapped up. I cannot tell a lie. Nancy. Hi, Carol. All right. I'm just hitting the insides of I'm just hitting the edges. It'll look a little bit dark in there, but that looks kind of cool. And if anybody's going to crawl underneath the box and look up into these gears, too bad. Oh, look out. Damn Wheaties. Mountain Dreamer, hello. Thanks for joining, guys. Those finishing touches are going to be a little bit longer process than even putting the tiles on, probably, because it's just all the decision making of what's going to look better and placement and all that kind of crap. Watching glue dry, all that fun stuff. But it must be done. It's part of the process. This one was already painted, but it's put another little coat on there since I have a little teeny tiny bit more paint. All right. Is that another carol? Got a couple carols. All right. Oh, what is Carol TMT's YouTube channel? Can somebody put a link up for me? I can click on it and find it later. All right. Put a second coat on this. I wonder if I should put this on now. Oh, that's gonna. Oh, maybe the nib's down here. That's how often I use Copics. Ooh, I wonder if that'll. Well, let's try it. What the hell? That's a little redder. Less pinky. It is cadmium red. This detail work is not a strong suit, I gotta tell you. I don't have the hand or the patience for it. This is getting kind of streaky, actually. The other one kind of blended out. Let's see how this bigger piece does here. Maybe it'll dry less streaky. I don't like the look of that. The color's better, but it's a little streaky. Go hit the other two colors with a second coat. Can you tell how streaky that red is? And these are more solid. So I think the experiment with the Copic, not so good. Maybe I'll go back over it with this, see what happens. Well, it doesn't really matter because this isn't the one I'm going to use anyway. This is the back side of the. Oh, that's better. That's mo better. That red's coming out a little bit orangier than it is in person. It's a true primary red, like so. All right, let's get rid of that. And I don't know if you guys saw this or not. I'm telling you, these knuckleheads. This is every Sunday morning. Look at these two knuckleheads piled up on Dave. Babe sits and leans back so she's like almost sitting but slumped up against Dave's shoulder. And Mojo just lays over on her belly, uses it as a pillow. Yep, we're good. Dave smushed. All right. Oh, cool, that worked. I had a little bit of a schmutz of something on here. And I'm using that. Did you ever see these fine line erasers? That's an eraser tip coming out of there. No, you're right about that, Orla. He loves those knuckleheads for sure. I don't know. Will that even come in? Work with me. Trying, I think. Woo! Made in Japan, ultra fine. I don't know what that number is. But anyway. Oh, here it is. It's Tombow. Good lord. Turn the pen over, dumbass. Mono 0. Eraser. And it just clicks to get more of it out of there. You can get in fine little areas with this bad boy. All right. He says they make him lazy because they get on him and get him all warmed up. And he said, I can't get up. The dogs are on top of me. I think that's going to work. I'm going to go ahead and whip I wonder if I should put down. I think I'm going to put the first coat of red down as this Copic. And then go over it with this one. That seemed to work pretty good. Oh, wrong tip. I was thinking that doesn't feel right. No, that is the right tip. Oh crap, was it that big on the other side? It didn't feel that big. That's a big tip for this little teeny tiny stamp. In my unsteady hands. Getting it in there. Maybe I should put one of the pictures of me and Francois inside of here too. Just so he remembers who made this damn thing. Actually, this is going on a lot smoother without having the pit marker underneath of it. It didn't do so much of the streaking thing. It's when I put it over the pit marker. Interesting. See, I got a couple old. Of course, the old pictures in my case are better. Really old pictures. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Eh. There's an oldie. That's me and Francois. That's an old picture. Won't focus though, will it? And all this light. I know you guys probably can't even see that. But anyway, that's an old picture. And then I think I tried to show you guys this yesterday where we were painting the that's me before all this big C crap happened. That's my BC picture. One of them. Where's that other one? Oh, I probably have it a different. I probably didn't move it over yet to this library. I'd have to look for that. I'm not going to do that now. Here's a BC picture for you. That was at a trade show in Supercom. That's me, believe it or not. Before all this crap happened. But, oh, there they are. That's me and Francois painting shoes. That one's kind of dark to show you on here. That was in Boca, Eileen. We did a charity thing outside the front main entrance. We had it all blocked off for a big party for all 900 people. And we had those Tom's sneakers that we bought, the Tom sneakers, and had artist stations set up where we were painting the shoes. So you could have a pair of shoes as a gift, but then you could paint a pair of shoes and give those to a charity. So Francois came back to get his, being inspiring for his team, and we're sitting there painting shoes together. So that's that. Those are kind of dark and old to be putting in here. And I might not have room anyway. I should probably just stick with the kids and his wife, or a family photo of all of them, maybe. We'll see. All right, I'm going to let that first coat dry on that side. And I need to put the lid on here to get a mark. Let's see how deep this lid goes. It's probably drying up the handle now. Ooh, that just fits. Okay, that's the biggest one of those. Yep, that's good. That's good. Okay. That's good. All right. Gingerly take that lid off. Continue to cure over there. Ouch. And let's get to gluing some stuff on here. So I'm going to make 2 clusters of these gears. So we'll do something with this. Need a bigger one and a bigger one. Maybe put that one underneath and this one. I like to layer them up a little bit. They look cool when you start overlapping them. Maybe like that on either side. Or maybe that's too much. Maybe that's too similar. I don't know. Should this go in the middle? Maybe something overlap like that. And like that, maybe? Maybe something like that on either side. Oops. Hello. Where'd it go? Crap. Oop, gotta bring you out a little bit. That's gonna be too close. Maybe something like that. So I get that one like underneath in the middle. I feel like I need a couple little tiny ones on top of there. See if I have any small ones. Oh, that'll be good. This one will work. This one will work. Okay. That one will work. Oh, well, that looks kind of lacy. Kind of girly. That's kind of plain. What's this? Star on it. That's kind of cool. We'll use those. And now I gotta paint these silver. Right, where's my Bursky? I need to get another Inky Binky to have handy. My other one was so crusted up from using it for so long that I had to pitch it. And now hold again. And there goes the heater. Until I have another hot flash. Alright. Hit these with a little bit of silverness. So maybe do something like that in the middle there. And something like this. That would go maybe like that. Get a little dimension on them. Yep. Not good. Got a blob. Trying to hurry. No hurry. No reason to hurry. When I get finished here, I gotta go work on our taxes, so there is no reason to hurry. I wish Trump, if he was going to do anything, to get rid of having to file friggin' income taxes. Although I like it when we get money back. And pray that's the case every year. Alright. Okie dokie. Let's set one of these to the side. And now what kind of glue do I want to use? I've used E6000 before. And I've used glossy accent. think I'll try a little E6000. I'll have to pull this camera up a little bit because I can't. I have to have some room here to negotiate. All right, let's start with, I'll put this in the center-ish. Look at that. I'm going to bring it down to about, well, this big one had to come down to about there to be under the lid. So that's okay there. All right. Here we go. We're going in, people. We're going in. This stuff is really good, but man, it's messy. Strings and drags and lordy. All right. And I got a booger on my finger and a string hanging everywhere right off the bat. We're going to call that the middle. And there you go. I'm committed. Huh, no kidding, Gayla. Getting a tax return to pay for Mojo and Babe. Lordy. Bless their little hearts. Now, did I have... No, I took this one out, didn't I? Maybe I'll... Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll stack that on here. Oh, that looks kind of weird. Maybe I won't. Okay, so now I think I gotta do... And I want them a little off. I don't want them exactly straight. Like that. And like that. Didn't I get a little teeny one? Oh, maybe I was going to use this one in here. Oh, maybe I had it like that. Oops, moving. Don't move. Did I have that one in there? Like that, maybe? But will the lid get on it? Hang on. Oh, you know what? I should be able to tell by this. Oh, that should be okay. Because that's no higher than this one is. That should be good. All right. I think I'm good. But now I got to bring it in. A little bit closer. I can see what I'm doing. All right, so let's get down this one next. Here's where it gets icky. Sticky icky. You don't want to get too much. Trying to get those little spider webs of glue out of there. And I don't want it squishing out the sides, but I do want it to stick good. All right, so that has to come down to about there. I believe is where it's going to fit right. And this one, surely there's a way to use this that isn't so damn sloppy. See how stringy it is? You guys know what E6000 is. What's the trick? I clearly don't know it. because look, just tapping this on here, trying to get it here and there. No, focus. See all those damn spider webs of glue everywhere? It's not going to focus, but I need to get them out of there before they dry. Maybe that'll be some of the design. A design element. What do you know? It's like hot glue hairs. They're so stringy. Don't like it. All right, let's get you down there before we get another crisis. All right. Maybe it's the dispenser. Isn't so great. This and that and that. Will that work? That's what we're going to shoot for. Now this one, it's only going to touch in a couple places, but I don't know where that is. So I'm going to try to get a little touch of glue just about everywhere. Oh, what a pain in the butt that is. Where's my skewer? There it is. Get rid of my glue boogers. Alright. Try something like that. I'm going to hold that a second and let that get some stickage going. And this one. Come on. Maybe this wasn't the right glue. Alright. I noticed I'm kind of quiet. I'm thinking probably boring for YouTube because they don't have the chat to get in here and laugh about, but come on. Alright, where are you going to go, little star? Put you up high. Ish. Alright, now I'm going to hold these down here for a few seconds. So I'm going to have to, it's going to take a while before I can flip it over and do the other side. That's where this gets tricky. When you're trying to do the other sides of the box. a little bit of moving in it. Who all that's on the stream is coming in early to Maryland? Early, I say early before Tuesday. I know Joan's coming in on Sunday. Gayla and Kathy, you're coming in early, but I don't know. Is it Sunday or Monday? Sunday, I think, right? Orla, when do you get in? Is Kathy coming in too on Sunday? Okay. Or what time are you guys all getting here Sunday? We can do something. I was telling one of you guys, I forget who I was talking to. Maybe we can go get some crabs. Or maybe have a cookout here. Or take a ride down the Inner Harbor or Annapolis or even DC maybe. I'm taking that whole week off. So I'd be game to do something. Still moving a little teeny tiny bit. $6:30 p.m. So we'd have to do something on Monday then. Because you're not only going to be landing later, you're going to be beat. It's a long flight. Early afternoon. How about Kathy? Orla, what time do you get in? The Maryland Mosaics, Jen. I've been meaning to go there. Actually, I didn't get these there. This isn't where I got those. I got these at that little mosaic shop over on the Eastern Shore. They may have something like that at Maryland Mosaics though. I didn't really look for them there. I'd never seen them before. Well, we don't have to take Orla Gala, but we should probably talk about that somewhere else since she's in chat and listening to us. You know what I mean? Ooh, all right. Let's see what we got. I wonder if I could put a heat gun way away from this and just cause a warm draft if this would sit any quicker. I'm going to try it. What's the worst that can happen? I melt it right off, loosens it up, and undoes what I've tried to do. What the hell? What's the worst that can happen? I'll put it on low. We're just pulling your leg, Orla. I'm just going to do this way back and just cause, I don't even feel it, a little bit of a draft to try to dry that up. Or is it going to warm it up and make it even more slippery? I probably shouldn't do that. That bigger than hell will backfire on me. We'll be here for an hour waiting for this one little piece to dry so I can move the damn thing and do another piece. Put that cap back on there. Yeah, Orla, you back away from the GPS. I got it. You're right, Kathy. It does stink, Nancy, the E6000. Ugh. It's got a nasty petroleum kind of odor to it. It seems to me that the glossy accents set quicker than this. I don't remember having to hold something in place this long. Although, to be honest, where these overlap, there's not a whole lot of places where they're adhering. You know, they're little thin bits, which is why I chose this, because I know it's a strong adhesive. And these overlapping gears, they just, they don't have a whole big flat surface to hold on to. Holy mackerel, hot flash. Whew, that heat feels so good till I have a hot flash and I'm like immediately can't hardly stand it. All right, well, while that's doing, I'm going to put another coat on this and then call it done. Take my glasses off because I can't see up close. Patience. Ah, man, I lack patience. I hear you, CB, but not my strong suit. Let's get going, people. Not very patient. I hate to wait in line. I hate to wait in traffic. I hate to wait for something to dry. I'm ready to roll and get her done when I got a chance. Are you guys talking about that little wrong way incident going to Dick Blick in the city? I don't think it's that funny. And we lived, so really, what's the big deal? This is darkening up for me each layer, so that's nice. All right. Let's see, are you still wiggly? Just a little bit, rats. Maybe it's okay that it won't sag, though. That looks kind of cool. Manly. That's right, Orla. It was my GPS's fault. Turned me head on, oncoming traffic, the wrong way on a one-way. But we lived. Hey, Vicky. All right, let's try. Let's see. This is the top. I think on the back, I'm going to put this little keyhole is all I'm going to put back here. And I'm going to put the key on the front because I think the key looks cool. But this time I'm going to use glossy accents and see where we land for manly. Yes, but I like it too. Oh, aren't you the clever girl? All right. Make sure these aren't sliding down the box as I'm doing this. Okay, the middle. Yeah, you're right about there. Of course, when I go to do that, I can't see the middle. Close enough. That's straight. It is now. See, that's pretty much not moving right now. And it's a shame because it's a hair crooked. Oh, I was able to schmutz it. Okay, we're good. But see, that's good. That's not moving at all. And these, they're still a little movie. A little groovy movie. I wonder if I can get the key on there. I think I'm gonna use glossy accents on that too. Yeah, that's pretty much. Thanks, ladies. All right, let's try it. I want it to go this way. So this is my gluey side. Actually, I think it's the same on both sides. Hey. Like Joan's saying, but we had such laughs I nearly wet myself. Remind me to put some carry depends in the navigator and line my seats. This is a much more user-friendly applicator too. I gotta tell you. Than that E6000. Whew. Stuff is tricky. Okay, this I'm going to put kind of low because of the lid. And is that kind of centery? Feels like it. Boom. You're committed. Oh, 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 oh. Work with me. Work with me. Hold it like that. Yeah, I'm going to hold it like this for a second. Hold this up flat. And hold this, just pinching it with some tension on it. Because this key is hard. It's like the wings aren't as far down as that center little clock piece in it. See what I mean? That clock piece, the wings are kind of not touching the wood. This is touching the wood. This is touching the wood. So I might get an angle down there to show you what I mean. It's not all touching. See the space through there? So what does touch, I need to make sure it touches good. Put some pressure on that for a couple minutes. We'll get you some, we call those, the brand name is Depends here. I'll stock up on some Depends for you. If you're on YouTube, you might want to fast forward a little bit. If you haven't already. I know I would have. And see, that's on there already. I think I'm going to use that for the other side of the box for the for these. That's still got the slightest little bit of wiggle in it. Because, see, to do this other side, I'm probably going to have to do this off the camera because I'm going to have to let this rest on this edge so I don't disturb these when I do the other side. So, you might need to hang with me here, and you're not going to see anything going on here for a few minutes. Let me get these in place. the only way I can do this, so it must be done. See about where that is. All right. That's about right. How do I do that? This one, right? And then this one over here. See, this glue just goes on so much nicer. I can just outlace it. I got none of those spider webbing things going on. It's just right there where I want it. Yeah, sure, Orla. I don't know when I'm going to get there. I get there maybe a couple times a year. It's a good drive from here, and they don't have a website that I'm aware of. And see these? I can put little droplets of glue on every little. Of course, it's not going to focus, but every little gear edge there, I can get a little teeny drop on there. So I can get that adhesion all the way around and not one spider web. That E6000, I think I'll use that for like bigger pieces of stuff. But I can put a big blob in the middle and squish it and let it adhere. But this stuff, ugh. I got those layers down there already. Actually, I'm going to push this a little bit up. I don't have the other one as low. Crap. There we go. Move this one up a little bit to try to match the height more on this side. All right. This, and will that go on there right? Maybe not. Have to go like that. There we go. That'll work. Whoop. Crap. Now it moved. Oh, now I'm dropping them. Oh, hang on. Lordy, lordy. All right. Oh, crap. Which one did this? Which one went there? This one went here. This one might be a tricky spot. Because the way I laid that metal one down, it's not that flat. Oh, come on. Maybe I need more glue. Hang on. That's not working for me. That's pretty gluey too. Maybe I need to put more on here. I'll do it that way. Try that. Okay. I'll move it at least back into frame so you can see where I am. It's boring with nothing on the frame, I know, but I can't set it down because of this. What's on the other side. I have to hang it off the edge of the table. Yeah, so anyway, I was just thinking about for Monday that week, guys, we have who? Joan and Paul, Orla, Kathy, Gail of 5. That's a perfect fit in the Navigator. For some reason, this isn't sticking. What is up with that? Don't mess me up totally. Don't you do it. I don't know what's up with that. All right, let me get some glue. I'm running out of hands. Can somebody come over and help me? I'm going to put a ring of this around here. And a ring around that rosy. And kind of some in the middle. That should do that. Oops. Okay, now I'm really stuck. Got both hands holding on here. For some reason, this doesn't feel like it wants to stick as good. I wonder if I should try to spin. Oh, lordy, hang on. Can I spin that? Maybe that'll help a little bit more. Get a little bit better flat surface down there. Maybe. All right, let's try that. Lucky that little bit of wiggle room. Patty, an extra pair. Hello. No kidding. Need to be an octopus. Eileen, turn the box upside down, put it on the table. That might work. I was trying to keep those edges kind of clean, and the table's got little glops of glue on it. And I can't, and then it's not flat where it's gravity's going to help me. That's the only reason I didn't do that. I think this might be adhering a little bit. Yeah, now it's going. It's. I think it was the angle where this was. This has dimension to it. It's got a lot of depth and texture to different heights of those designs in there. And I think I just sat this one down first where I didn't have a whole lot of gription area for this fine little piece to try to find a nice flat surface to grab onto. I think. See, I wish I had those daggone legs. That ticks me off. All right. Well, let's try this. One-handed here. Come on, work with me. There we go. That might just do it. Or not. All right, let me try to hold that for a little bit. See what we get. What we get is what we get. Yeah, I remember that you guys talking about the lamps. People drug their lamps out of their hotel rooms into the workspace that weren't just situated under the lights just right. I forgot about that. this piece holding up over here? Still the tiniest bit of wiggle, but it's sticky enough that it's not going anywhere. I'm thinking I might have to put a little bit of, I might have to do that. Oh, mercy. Hang on. Put the tiniest bit of that on here. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Pretty hateful. All right, let's see if that makes it a little more sticky. All right. Oh, I'm thinking, where's the top? It's in my mouth. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I see. That's a little. All right, this is exciting. Joan, I think this year you guys should either bring an extra suitcase, or we may even still have those extra ones here. I don't know if we gave those away or not. But have something that you can use to ship your stuff home in a suitcase and pay for the extra bag. That shipping's ridiculous. Oh, thanks, Carol. Part of the process. It's real life, people. That's why they put a fast forward button on YouTube. Get over the hump of this kind of stuff, but it's part of the process. Let's see me. Mm-hmm. Oh, try to contain yourself, my friend. Yeah, Joan, I think that's what you need to do. You could pay for 2 or 3 bags to ship back. That was crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Or buy a cheap bag here at Walmart so you don't have to bring an empty one if it's not something that would fold up inside of another one. Buy a cheap one here at Walmart and pack that up to fly back with your goodies. That's all right. Y'all go make fun of me. It's okay. I can take it. All right, let's see where we are. We're getting a little bit sticky. Oh, that's better. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're getting some gription there. All right, so I got the key on the, here's the inside, key on the front, some gears stacked on the side, just a little keyhole in the back, and this. So let me set that there for a moment. That's a little gluey. All right, where are we now? So the lid is done except for the wine corks. I wish I had a French one. I wonder if I have any French corks upstairs that I could use. Otherwise, I'm going to have to wait for Vinny. Maybe I'll glue one of these sayings on the front edge of the lid. Your greatest creation is always going to be your life story. I think that's interesting, knowing him, because he's got such an amazing story. Reality has limits, imagination is boundless. They don't really mean anything. I don't mean they don't mean anything, they don't relate. All right, I think that's going to work. Nothing seems to be moving. Let's see. Let me see if this is dried enough. Feels kind of dry. Let's see. What happens if I put that there? I wonder if I should put a little bit of treasure gold or something on there to color that a little bit. And then the question is, what color? Maybe that a little bit of that red, because to bring out these red tiles, because I don't want this silver on silver, right? Let's see what happens. Okay, don't laugh. No laughing. Going to use my little finger condom. Can't remember how these work. Oh, mercy. This is called safe gilding. Hopefully I don't ruin this. I just want to get it. I don't care if it looks splotchy and distressed. That's okay. I just want it to still be readable. That looks orange on camera, but it's red. It's like these reds. It goes pretty good with these, actually. All right, let's see what that looks like. I better leave that on in case I need more. Hang on. Whoop. That's better. You can see it more, right? More contrast. kind of distressed, messy looking now. Just give it a little color. All right, let's do a little glossy on here. I'm going to put the tiniest bit on the edge of those pieces over here. Walter approves. That stuff's hard to get off your fingers. And Lord only knows what's in it. All right, let's see. Where are we? In the middle-ish. Now you can watch me hold this one into place. It gets more riveting by the minute, doesn't it? Oh, don't I have links open? I thought I opened links earlier. Yeah, the links are on CB. I don't know. Maybe it won't let you type an email address. Don't know. Try and contain yourself, Joan. All right. That ain't going anywhere. What can I put back here? Anything? Oh, can I put this back there and let it hang down the back? That's going to look stupid, though, isn't it? It wouldn't scrape anything, though. I'm going to put this on. This is upside down. I know. Don't anybody panic. I'm just dry fitting. Oh, just missed the edge of that wing. Those are good. So now I can't do it that way because, well, yeah, let me just turn the box. Don't be stupid. No, that'll be in the way of that. Nope. Stop while you're ahead. Uh-oh. What's this? Did something come off of there? Oh, no, it was an extra one. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. Good to know. So what I was thinking about, let me see these frames that I have. Figure out which drawer they're in. Oh, here we go. These are kind of heavy though. This one. See, I have these little frames that I use on my cigar boxes when I personalize them for new baby or a wedding or whatever and get pictures of the people. And then I color these. So Some of these, that little flimsy wood that I was talking about. I usually treasure gold them. Here's a couple other ones. I think these are Prima. Some kind of resin. These are just Michael's Art Mines, cheapy stuff. But I was thinking about maybe putting these are kind of heavy though. Coloring this, probably this red again. And then maybe a little soccer ball action, but it's kind of busy. That's too busy. It's not going to work. I don't want to cheese it up. Oh, thanks, Denise. It is. They have to be pretty small pictures. Or I could do one big one like this of the family. These daggone labels they put on this stuff is so stupid. I can get it off with my undo, but pain in the butt. Could maybe do that in here and just put one picture in. I always like groupings, but these would have to be pretty small. I mean, I have smaller frames, but these I couldn't get 3 of them in there without it looking too corny. I could do 2 like that, or maybe that one's smaller. That one's thicker though. Those are 2 thin ones. All right, well, I got some options. I'll have to get some pictures from Josie. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I have any that I could print out now and do. I think the one I have of his family is old. Kids were much littler. So now my thumbprint isn't even working on my phone from all the glue boogers on it. It doesn't recognize me. It's me. All right, I thought I had... Or not. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's not too old. Oh, I could use this one. That's nice and colorful. But I'll have to print that out. I'll have to go up and put photo paper in and all that stuff. I don't... How long is that going to take me to do? Let me see if I can print from my phone. Print. Hey, Safia. Print. 1 copy. In color. Let's see what options I have here. Crap, it won't let me tweak anything from here. I have to do it on my laptop. Oh, my laptop's right here. What the hell am I talking about? Hang on a second. Let me see if I can pull this off. Set this up here. Let that dry. Put that over there. All right, guys, excuse me for a minute while I look in my photos and see if I can where are they? Photos. And I want to look at my Sienna folder. There it is. Okay. File. Press. What size is that one frame? And the photo comes up square, so that's actually good if it'll print like that. That's a 4, no 3 and so I need it 4. A 4x4 would be perfect for that. Hang on, let's see if I can. US borderless. Custom. If I make that 4, what does that go to? 4 by 4. Oh, that worked. Huh. Photo on plain paper. I want it on photo glossy paper. All right, hang on guys, give me a couple minutes. I'm going to try to pull this off. I'm going to run upstairs, put photo paper in my printer, then I got to run back and print it, then I got to run back and get the photo. So, if you're on YouTube, God bless you. Oh. All right, so I got the paper loaded. Now, I don't know if this is going to work or not. I got it on 5 by 7 paper, photo paper, asking it to print 4 by 4. So, I don't know. We'll print. What's the worst that can happen? There we go. That'll be perfect. If that prints, I'll put that bad boy right in the center of the inside of the box. I would be pleased with that. That'll customize it a little bit more. Okay, where are you guys? I lost my windows here. Oh, some of you are still there. God bless you. All right. Lordy, lordy. There we go. Okay. So, let's assume that's going to work. I'm going to work on getting this crappy label off of here. Patti, who is the France and Africa? Whose is the France and Africa paper you used to? Oh, I don't know. I cut the edges off of it now. Oh, the Africa one, I have a separate one. Hang on. Actually, I think I said what it was on the one of yesterday's recordings. Man, I'd hate for you to have to look through 4.5 hours of recordings to get it, but I do not have it. This one, I got them on scrapbooks.com. This one's called Stamping Station. Come on. Why does this take so long to focus? There we go. Stampingstation.com. And it's called... It's one-sided. The France one that lines that box, I just got one of those. And I trimmed it off, and it's gone. I have no idea what that one was. But I also got that at scrapbooks.com. So if you go in and you put 12 by 12 France, I think I put in the search. Oh, yeah, and Safia, you're not here in the States. But it's available somewhere, I'm sure. Oh, you know what? I'm going to run up to the printer and see what happened there with the printer. See if, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God, I got to sit down. I looked up and Dave's standing right in front of me holding the paper that printed out. Good God. Oh, that's no good. That printed on a regular paper instead of the photo paper. Yeah,
you got to put it on the photo paper. You got to take the other paper out and put the photo paper in.
Well, the photo paper's in. Would you do that? Would you flap down the flap on the bottom of that tray and pull the
flap on the flap
of the flap? Yeah, unflap the flap. Pull out all this kind of paper, and then it won't have any choice but to print on the. That didn't work. On the photo paper. What the hell? Scared the crap out of me. I was thinking and looking down, trying to get this off. He stealth snuck up on me and brought me my printout. God bless him, but Jesus. And I know that entertains him. I guess it is kind of funny. Oh, bless his heart. Yeah, no kidding, Safia. You should know I'm going to a cardiac doctor on Tuesday. You can't be doing this to me. Not till I get the old ticker checked out. This undo is some good stuff right here. Just melts that glue on these damn stickers. There we go. Off. Done. I know I must have scared some of you guys. Oh, crap. Alright, I'm going back to my... Kayla said she jumped on top of Mojo. You knucklehead. Oh, my God. Huh. Everybody jumps on Mojo when they get scared. Alright, let me try this again. What the hell what went wrong? Borderless paper, photo on glossy paper. Maybe I have to select 5 by 7. And then cut it out from there. Will it fit in my frame though? Well, let's try it, see what happens. Print one like that. Hopefully my toner's all good in there. Otherwise, custom. Let's try that custom again. Custom ratio. I want it 1:1. 4 by 4. Photo glossy paper. I'm just going to print it and see if it comes. Now they took the other paper out of the printer. If that will print 4 by 4 on the 5 by 7 paper. I know enough to be dangerous. I print 2 photos a year maybe. And here I just printed 3, so I'm above average. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so hang on, he's going to toss one down for me now. I printed 2 because I wasn't sure how to come out. Oh, they didn't print? All right, they didn't print. What the hell is up with that? Ay, why can't it be easier? Crap. Why isn't it printing? Where's my printer? Connected to printer. Settings. Ready to print. What the hell? Pause. Resume. For the love of Pete, come on. Print test page. Why isn't it easier? Why isn't it easier? Resume. Well, get rid of that. Will that work? Come on, you pain in the ass. What are we doing here? 5x7 US borderless. What's my other options? Oh, maybe I gotta put this on 5x7 borderless. There we go. Oh no, that's making it a full 5x7. Shit, that's not gonna work. But that's 5x7. Oh, I think that's what I want right there. I think that's it. It's not scrolling up to print. Crap. All right, guys. I hate to do this. Patty, you may have to change the printer settings also. I never have before changed print. I mean, I'm in the print window and change the paper and the size of the paper and the type of paper and the size I wanted. And default settings. Let me just say color just for giggles. PDF. Hey. Okay, I'm going to run back upstairs and look at the printer. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. We're in through all kind of settings on the printer upstairs and all this crap. Hang on. Try it one more time. If this doesn't work, we will be trying something else. All right. All right. If that doesn't work, we're on to bigger and better things. Sheesh. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, those papers I bought for this project just recently from scrapbook.com, if that's what you guys are talking about. I got a bunch of different ones with that theme. And I'm kind of stymied here now. I don't have, what time is it? 1:21. I don't have, like for the little pencil stamps Patti used. I'm pretty sure it was Lost Coast Designs, Dorothy, I think. And I think it was a border stamp. They have a lot of different stamps. And I think one of the categories was borders, if I'm not mistaken. Hang on, let me see. I'm looking for you. Crap. I don't see one that says borders. World of Borders. Hang on. Yep, that's where they are, Dorothy. Here. Oh. That's where it is. Copy. Come back to you. Try that, Dorothy, and you have to scroll down because that's like all their border stamps, but you'll have to scroll down to find the pencils, but that's where it is. Let me see if did anything print, hon? Shit. All right. The printer is in use. It is not in use. Oh my God, I got all these damn things queued up here. I'm going to get rid of that one. The printer is in use. What the hell does that mean? Okay. Forget the printing. Not going to do that now. Ay, ay, ay. All right, but I am going to, I think, put some red on here. Red? Yeah, I think I'll make that red color. All right, let's get this up out of my way. So, short of wine corks and feet, this is the end of the box. And I don't know if I'm going to use my finger condom for this because this is kind of a pain in the neck. Yeah, I went and deleted everything, CB. Well, everything but the last two that I just sent. All right, the queue is now empty. Ay. More time, print. All right, I set a clean one. And it says the printer is in use. Son of a... All right, I am done with the printer for now. Might just take it into work and try to take my paper in, try to print it there on photo paper. Ooh, this stuff smells strong. Do I think the frame is too fancy? Nah, not really. I don't have an unfancier one for this size. I'll see what it looks like when I get done. I can always flip it over and use the other side for something if I don't like the red for whenever I do end up using this thing. All right, this has to go. I can see why people don't like to use these. Much better. I gotta remember to get some silver treasure gold. How did I not have that? You got to go kind of with the grain. See how splotchy that is when I go against the grain? And when you go with the grain, it fills it in much better. These are a pain in the neck with all this swirly stuff around here. But that's the cost of doing this. Let me see what the color looks like. Maybe I don't like the color. Not wild about it, honestly. Not wild about it. Oh, I just turned my other light on. Joan, did you ship some stuff to Dorothy, or were you going to ship some stuff to Dorothy? Do I remember that conversation? Because what I was thinking is, I can order that stamp and have it here and give it to Joan this summer if she includes, if she wants to include it in the pack she's sending you. And I don't know when she's sending it to you. Maybe it's something she's already sent you. But if you guys want to work something out and let me know, I'll happy to help you out if I can. right. Well, let's see. I think I'm kind of stymied here. Oh, I got this. I wanted to do something with. I don't know where that could possibly go now. Maybe just drop that in the middle instead of the pictures. It's kind of busy and get lost in there, doesn't it? It looks a little cray-cray. Maybe I could put something behind that. Not that I would do this, but I'm just... We are doing a die cut swap. Oh, okay. That'll probably be before summer then, won't it? I don't know how. Now, of course, taking this all out of there. How cheesy does that look? All right, whatever you guys decide, let me know, and somebody email me. Or Dorothy, why don't you put what you want from that site in a shopping cart and send me a picture of the shopping cart or something? Because their stamps are kind of hard to find back there on that site. They've got so many categories. Okay, cool, Joan. I see your message there that you'll take it back. Yeah, so if you want to, like Dorothy, go in there and take screenshots of your shopping cart with the ones that you want. If you want more than just that one, if you want just that one, I mean, that'll be easy. But and then you can PayPal me the money when I figure out how much it is, and I'll give it to Joan this summer. It's a workaround. Won't get it for months, but at least you'll get it. Oh, wait a minute. 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 Huh. Well, since I don't really have anything else to do with this, I'm going to play with that and just see what it looks like when I get it cut out. That's what I'm going to do. That printer ticks me off, though. It do, it do. I need a pencil. I need a pencil. Oh, there you go. Sophia had a link for That's Crafty. I think That's Crafty. I think they carry some of my stencils too, actually. All right, let me do this. Oh, you're welcome, Sophia. Thanks for joining. I'm just going to cut on the inside of this line everywhere. Don't watch me have cut that too small. Yeah, cool. I thought they had mine stuff there. Joan, did you check out that link I sent you about that scrap store? What was it called? Scrapstore.uk or something like that? That YouTube video I sent you? I think it was Nina Rabina from YouTube did it. All right, let's see what this looks like. It still might look too busy and crappy, but no, I would color this, but I don't know with what. Black would be cool if I painted it black, maybe. Or silver. Maybe paint it black. Maybe I'll paint it black and then hit it with some silver on the edges. I'm just making up stuff now since I'm really done as much as I can do without having the legs and without having the picture. But just fart around with this a little bit and see what happens. Little brush, please. Oh, that's kind of no, that's all right. Oh, of course, now I'm going to paint it while I've got the freaking paper in there. What a dunce. Well, maybe I'll leave this edge. Crap. See, not too bright. Not firing on all cylinders today. Must be that daylight savings time. Ooh, that's black compared to this, but that's okay. Let's just keep going. Oh, maybe what I'll do is get that down in the holes and then wipe it back. I wonder what that would look like. I could leave that white rim in there and not look too bad. Telling you. Sometimes I scare myself. All right, before I go too far, let's see what that looks like if I wipe it back. Patty, just email you a list of 4 that I would like. Okay. Did you send that to my Gmail, Dorothy? All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, I like that. That's kind of good. Let's roll with that, shall we? Try to leave that inner ring there black. Black. Oh, I like that. Happy accidents. Of course, I'm not looking at the outside edge. It probably looks like crap. I'll just go back and hit that with black. You gotta experiment and try stuff. What's the worst that can happen? Find a clean spot. Get that little beaded edge there. Get that little beaded edge there. And then hit the high points on that. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Right, another clean spot. Get that little beaded edge right there and right there. And oops, 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 a little too overzealous right there. Oop, that kind of is not, there we go. That. Oh, shit! After all that, I just got a fingerprint on the frickin' paper. Ah, Lord, well, that's okay. That'll allow me to get rid of the paper and put a new piece on and paint the inside edge of the frame while I'm at it. Ay, ay, ay. It's in there pretty good, too. That's just scrapbook paper with glossy accents. Now I'm going to have to get a tool to get that sucker cut out of there. For Pete's sake. You know? Ay, ay, ay. How's this thing work? Oh, there we go. Well, quite manly, but here you go. This is what happens when you start acting before you think it out. But that's all right. I think we're still all right. Ish. Oh, hello. That scared me. Impale myself. All right. Let's try that again, shall we? All right, let's get the edges black. That's just part of the game. Screw up and learn my lesson. I'm not an expert at any of this. I'm just try it and see what happens. A lot of times, not something good, but what the hell. You can watch me screw up so you know how not to screw up or how to fix it if you screw up. Even better. And I'm glad I did pick up this brush with the point on it to get in these little edges. All right, I'm going to hit the outside edge of this too while I'm inked up here. You know, there's nothing saying that I couldn't put something in the bottom of the box inside too. I've done that before. Most people will never use this as a document box to throw papers in. Just as a, you know, keepsake or whatever. So I could huh, I could put this in the bottom on the France paper instead of on the Africa paper. And keep the inside of that for the picture if I ever pull that off. What the heck's wrong with that printer? I've always printed pictures, not that many, but I've never had a problem printing them before. I think I'll just reboot it when I get up there, when I get off the stream. I'll shut her down. I want to think about its attitude, and then I'll try it again. Oop. See, I don't have the patience to let this dry. And then be able to handle it. I gotta try to do it while it's wet. All right, good enough. What were you thinking? Hello. I've only used it a couple times, but I do like the pen blades. They're sharp and they're retractable, so you don't lose the cap. Got a couple of them. They're different shapes of a blade. That one's kind of curved. I just push that button and they retract. Never fails, I'll lose the cap off of one, and then you got an exposed blade all the time. Alrighty. I'm going to hit that with a glue gun a little bit. Get some of that paint out of my brush. I've got a little bit more. Black that I wanted on there. Will it come off? Or is it too dry? Yeah, it's coming off a little bit. That's good. So it's kind of antique-y looking, right? Not bad. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Hey, I wonder if I should go that way to get more stripes in. I think I like that better. See, I screwed up for a reason. You don't think I just do this on purpose for no reason. Excuse me. Good Lord. All right, let's see. I like it that way better. All right. Thank you, ladies, for blessing me. Mm. A couple little. Now I got the sniffles. Everything's blooming. There's got to be pollen out. Maybe the snow will cover it up. All right. Thanks, Eileen. Yeah, I like it better too. Black is always good. Nice pop of black. Now, are you dry mostly? Yes. Let's try this again, shall we? Alrighty. Come here, little rascal. And I do like it better sideways because you get more of the stripes. Plus, it'll be the opposite direction of the vertical stripes inside the lining of either the top or the bottom of the box. Right? I see a little paper sticking out up there, so I shifted it somehow, but that's all right. That's okay. Yeah, let's get rid of this little bit out there and out there. And no one will be the wiser unless they watch this video. Here. I think I'm going to glue it in there just to see what it looks like. And if I don't like it, I'll cut it back out again. Oh, wait a minute. What's happening? I forgot to put this on this side. All right. Love my glossy accents. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. So I could put it there with all the other Africa stuff. Or put it in the bottom on this more stark. Oh, I think I like it in there better. It's kind of, this pattern is so busy. I mean, surely you can see it in there, right? But I just think that is better in there against that stark gray. Then you kind of see the France flag and this flag. probably falling asleep because this is pretty boring right now. These last little things that you do. I'm going to put that there. I'll save this for the family picture. If I ever get the damn thing. Well, if I have to, I could always send the digital file to Walgreens and have them print it out for me. If it gets that difficult to pull off. This paper's getting kind of fixed up again here. Hang on. Oh, now for my next trick. Oops. Get rid of some of this disastrous stuff here. I don't know why I keep going back to these. No. Not necessary. I got a little bit of a buckle in that piece of paper right there for some reason. Alright, I'm going to stick with the glossy accents. And down we're going to go. I'm going to go with the outline of the frame. A few little zig and a zag across the middle. Alright, I gotta stand up for this bad boy. See where we are. That's about in the middle. Drop it like it's hot. Stripes are a little crooked. There we go. Commit. Yeah, I think the soccer balls are too much. Of course, I could line the whole bottom of the box with a piece of that underneath in the background where nobody would see it. Oops. I got my 2-minute warning. All right, guys, you know what? I'm going to wrap it up here because I'm really out of stuff to do. But I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to let that sit. I need to get the legs, and I need to get the wine corks, and I need to get a photo. And I think I can wrap this monster up. So that's where we're going to end. Here's where we are with the sides of the box. Getting dizzy. Right? So I'm going to let that there. Grab a bite to eat. Go figure out my